Okay, so how do you know when to flip it? Well, there's a couple of ways. If you look right here, you can see the coloration of where the meat is cooking on the bottom and it's still raw on top. The other thing you can do is try to lift it. If it lifts up freely, it's ready. See, it's still sticking a little bit. We're going to let that go just a little bit longer. It's not breaking free completely yet, but it's close. Oh yeah, it's ready. We're going to flip. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this. Once again, I'm going to put on my welder's glove. Probably have to step in front of the camera here. Let me just get the other glove. I want to make sure I don't knock my rack when I do this. Get right up underneath it, pick it up, picks up freely, and flip it over. Now you may say that looks burnt, but it's not. It's just got a little bit of char on the outside of it. I guarantee you that's just as thin as a piece of paper. I'm going to let it cook on that other side for a little while and knock these flames down and get it back away from that meat. Okay, so how do we know when the other side is done and it's cooked? My goal is to have this pink on the inside, but I don't want any blood running out of it. If you look right here, you can see the line. That on the bottom is still rare, and it's working its way back up from the bottom towards the center. When that goes away, I'm going to pull this off and then let it rest for about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm ready to take this up and let it rest, but if you look right back there on the back, you can tell there's still just a little bit of blood coming out and a little bit down that very center. However, if you look right on that end, you can tell that it's all become one color. You can see the charred layer up top and on the bottom bleeding down into the meat, but there is no more rare signs on the end. So now's the time to take this up and just set it on the plate and let it rest. Okay, before I take this up, let me show you one more little tip. See my plate sitting there over top of the coals in the back? I just set that there, and I'm going to leave it there for just a couple of seconds to where it's no longer cold. It's chilly out here tonight, and my plate got cold while I was cooking my steak. I'm going to let that warm up to where I can touch it, but it's real warm to the touch, and then I'll place my steak on it and take it inside. Don't want to put that hot steak on a cold plate. Alright, so what do you do while you're waiting on your steak to rest? Well, I've got some potatoes cooking down there in those coals, but what I like to do is make a cup of coffee. Starbucks makes it easy. Heat up a little bit of water in an old GSI cup. Add a packet of Via. And here's the really cool thing about using the right cup. Screw that lid on. Hold that tight, lid tight. Give it a good shake. It pops open. Let it cool down just a minute and she's ready to go. Okay guys, that's it for now. I'll show you what it looks like when we cut that steak. Okay, we're back in the house. Let's see how we did. Now remember, your London broils, you need to cut them at an angle. If not, they'll have a tendency to be tough on you. I'm not a butcher, but I know that it works with the grain somehow. And that's exactly what we're looking for right there. Pink in the middle, dark on the outsides. Let's give it a little try. Okay guys, here we go. Old way, by hand. You know that's great. Just a hint of that campfire smoke coming through it. Nice charcoal taste. Just like it was cooked out on a camping trip somewhere, but yet done right here in the fire pit at the house. So I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft. Thanks for joining me once again. I'll be back as soon as I can. God bless.